Rusty, you in there, my friend? Hey, listen up, come here, look at me. Yeah, you, hey, listen, I know you've been patient. You've been real patient, okay? But listen up, it's time. It is time to do it. Let's go. You are at the wrong farm, my friend. Making progress. Yes. That's the basic frame for the Iron Titan. That's quite a head start already. Many hours have already gone into this through that time lapse and getting this guy set up over here and the portal. Linking the portals up was kind of weird. And also someone, I think Azuma, is redoing the Nether. So basically overnight everything all delinked and everything. I had to refix that stuff up and everything. But yeah, we're doing really good here. We got our main platform here. This is going to be door central here. We got our west satellite areas over there. Again, this is a north-south build, so this over here is north. South down there where my little home base is over there. And out to the west over here is where we set up our little temporary villages and stuff. I didn't want to go too much more west because, as you can see out here, it starts to get pretty close to these mountains here. You know, I start to get like overhangs and stuff. So I don't want to be part of any of that nonsense. Actually, I should probably check that block right there. No, okay, I'm not even close. Right? Making sure. All right, we're good. We're all clear, right? Yeah. So yeah, but you can see I'm getting pretty close to having to worry about that sort of stuff. But we're doing good. We got the main platform done here. We're almost ready for doors, but we got a little bit to do first. The next big state we got to do here is the villagers. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I got plenty of villagers. I think I have 40 of them spawned over there already. Basically, I've been just chucking carrots down their gullet for 4 days now, and they've been making a baby. So pretty pleased with that. And I got this huge water elevator alternating signs and source blocks all the way up, and they're going to come out here. So this is pretty much where I'm going to funnel them all. I need to take this now and build 2 sections. Let me see if I got the glass on me right now. I'll just do it right now. All right, we got our center line here. Again, all of this is going to come out. The only thing so far that's permanent of this is these blocks here, the slabs, or the smooth slabs, and this roof here. All of this is going to come out. The wood's going to come out and everything. I just got the wood mark to show me my center line. These cobble slabs here mark where doors will go when I'm doing the village chaining, kind of bringing them in. But yeah, let's do the villager holding areas here. Let's see what we're looking at. So from here, you go straight over this way, and let me get a little hopper upper there. All right, so I think that goes there. It's so weird, like having to watch my own tutorial, because of course I do. I mean, who's gonna remember all the steps and 7 blocks and 4 blocks and all these crazy little offsets and everything? So been definitely watching my tutorial, and it's all right. The guy that did it did an okay job. I can follow it. All right, so that's one holding cell. We need to get about 21, 22 villagers in there. And then over here, let me see here, line it up with this center guy. And you come down here, just give me some steps. Up 1 block, and right there is the holding area. And down, up, up. All right. So this is going to do it for these guys. I'm going to fill these guys up with villagers now. This is temporary. Eventually, I'm going to break that block there, and they're going to fall down and stuff. But that's all for later. Yeah. What else? I'm not going over the whole build here because there's a tutorial for that, and most of you guys have probably seen it. So I'm not going to teach you the ins and outs of how to build this thing and everything, because I think I did a pretty good job in the tutorial there. But if for some reason you haven't seen it, I will leave a link in the tutorial. It's the Iron Titan. It's the granddaddy of all iron farms, and that's what we're going to have here on Hermitcraft. So let's see, what else we got to do? We got to get the villagers in, and then I think I'll be carving a little hole here for the little drop area. And then I think we're looking at doors for the first layer. So let me get this. I need to get this connected to there, and I think I'm gonna have to raise it up and do some stair stuff, and then get it over here. And yeah, more fun with villagers. But this stupid elevator here, I'm gonna fall. This stupid elevator here is taking me forever to make, and just so much time. In hindsight, I probably should have made the village breeder up here. That would have been smart. But I do think eventually I'm going to make like a village trading system or something, and it'd be nice to have it down there. So future use for villagers down there, I suppose. Okay, let me hook up the water track for the villagers now. Okay, this is going to be interesting to say the least. This should be interesting. I got the massive water elevator coming, bringing them up here. I've actually ridden it myself just to make sure there's no frozen ice blocks in there, something that's going to just ruin my day and kill all the villagers because they suffocate. That would generally be bad. So they should come up here, no problem. I got it all walled in here, nice and safe. They should come down here, over here, and they should hit this block here. And this is here for a couple reasons. One, because I got to get down there and release these guys, and then I don't exactly have a quick way up here yet, so I'm like ender pearling and climbing ladders over there and stuff. I should be able to beat them up, but if I can't, I want them to bunch up here. Mostly also for the other reason too, which is I want to count like 21, 22 villagers in there, and I can't just let them... Man, the weather. Ever since we put that sleep thing in, I swear it rains and snows like every 5 minutes. I gotta make my creeper farm now, I tell you. Anyway, off topic. They're gonna come down here, and they're gonna bunch up here. So when they're all here, I'm hoping there's a nice distributed line where they push back that way, so I can break this block and easily count them, and then block them off again when I feel the right amount have passed by. So at this point now, we're gonna go down to the bottom down there, and do you notice 0 deaths here? Oh man. I haven't fallen yet, but I probably just jinxed myself saying that. All right, so let's see here. I got to get down there, and we're going to get the water set up and release them. All right, here goes nothing. I am nervous, to say the least, here, because I kind of messed up a little bit, and I broke some blocks right here. See, like right here now, I can't place blocks in either of these two spots because those villagers are actually poking into it a little bit. So here's the plan. I'm going to break this, and there's basically then going to be where they're at now, there, and here, where they can be. And they're going to all bounce around and go crazy and there, kind of explode because there's so many. And then I got to get a water source block right there on top of that sign. So right where this glass block is here. Hopefully most of them will swim up that and then go all the way up into the elevator. The problem, though, is that some of them are going to stay over here, some of them are going to stay over there, and it's not going to be, like, complete. I kind of feel like I'm not sure. If I put a water source here, maybe, and a water source there, and then take that sign out, these two... Although it'll make another water source there, won't it? Yeah. I don't know. So we're just going to try this, and we're going to see what happens. I don't know. I'm very nervous that these guys are going to suffocate for some reason, though. But it should be fine. Got a block there now, so they can't get out. That's almost guaranteed. Now we're going to break this. As soon as I break this block here, they're going to explode all over the place. And I got to try and snag the corner, like right there with the water source. And hopefully they'll swim up. And then when they do, if a bunch of them go, then I got to hightail it over there through the rain and the night and get on up there before they do, or at least close to it. Alright, here goes. Yep, just what I expected. And now... Come on. There we go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Alright. That works. That works. That's a good bunch of them. Alright, I'm going to go see how many... Oh, yeah, more coming. I'm going to go see how many I got there. And we'll take it from there. Let's get up there. Alright, cresting up to the top where... I have set up my little base here. Try not to kill myself. And, alright, let's head over there. Ah, this snow makes it so hard. Alright, let's go. How are we doing? Are they up here? Oh, they are up here. Here they come. Here come the first ones now. Perfect. Good timing. Get up there. Get up there. I want to see how this goes. This is looking good, though. Oh, this is looking good. Nice single file. Good job, guys. Now, are they gonna... You know what? I'm gonna... Let's see here. I want to put a little stopgap on this. I'm going to block you. And we're going to say that that might be 20. Let me see if I can count here. 17. Okay, that's a good start. So, God, I keep falling. Oh, man. I'm nervous right now. Over there, up here. Break the block, and you hopefully 17. Oh. Did I... Did I make it one too many? Yep, okay. You there, and... Oh, I don't want to... I want to make sure... I want to make sure here. Alright, you, down, and... Yes! Alright. That looks like a lot. Ah, let's count them, let's see how many you got here. Come on, boys. Keep them coming. What's the holdup? How are we doing over here? They're backing up. They're backing up. What's going on? Swim. Be free. No. Come on. Alright. You guys just need to do a little... There we go. There we go. More. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, let's see how many we got here. Looking straight up now. This should be a pretty fair count. 18. Okay, that's good. I need at least 3 more. Should I... Do we have any more... Should be more backed up here. No. Did I really only have 18? Alright, well. I hope I don't have to sit and wait for more to grow. Or more to breed. So, let's head back down there. I'm hoping there's a bunch that are just... Actually, let's just head down there. I'm hoping that there's a bunch that are kind of waiting in the area there still to go up the elevator. Yep, okay, good. Oh. Get. You can kind of push them. It's so weird. Go. I said go. Get over there. Alright, well that was at least 3, so I'm gonna do... Oh, we're gonna have to breed some more. I wonder how many are right there. Who's making with the noise here? Huh? You. Oh, did I get him? I missed. Alright, let's head back up there because we definitely got at least 3 more. And I want to get that first one sealed off and get the second... God, death coming at me from all angles. And get the second little holding area filled up. Let's do it. Looking good on the first villager holding area here. We got 23, which is just about perfect. Could have tried to scrape one out of there and put them on the other side, whatever, but 23 is totally fine. And I have the water track. I've redirected the water track to go across the top and dump them into this holding chamber over here now. So it's just a question of getting the next batch. I suspect I don't have enough, and I suspect I'm going to have to do some breeding, so I may have to pick this up tomorrow night. I'm already on night 2 here. Now, some of you guys may be asking why I don't use minecarts, and the answer is because generally I hate minecarts. Generally, I just hate minecarts. I'd rather have build one thing like this that's going to get them all there, rather than trying to deal with individual villagers and pulling them and getting them there. And I don't know, I just never have luck with minecarts, so that's why we're not doing those things. I generally have always moved my villagers with water. So, all right, let's head down there and see how many we got. I'm hoping we got at least 21 there. Let's check it out. Mm, 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 yeah, parkour. Oh, splat. All right, we got the villagers are done. I went ahead and finished it all up. So we got 23 there. We got 21 there, I believe. And I even got these guys down here done, which are a pain. And I think I got like 5 right here. Yep, 5 of them are in there, so that's perfect. You know, maybe 7 right would have been nice there, but 5 is really just totally fine. So now I have to tear out all this temporary villager mover nonsense here, get rid of all this, and get back to basically where we were with, basically the default build here. And then I think we're ready to punch a hole down here, do the redstone down there, and do the doors. This is the second night I've worked on it, coming to an end right now, though things are going slower than I anticipated. Obviously, a huge portion of the time went to the villagers, breeding them, getting them up here, building all these structures to get them here. Yeah, so I'm going to crash and get some sleep now because I am tired. And we're going to pick this up tomorrow night, and I'm hoping for some major progress. I'm hoping to get like the first row of doors done tomorrow night. We shall see though, because the doors are tedious, but we'll see. All right, I'm going to sleep now. I'll see you tomorrow night. All right, it is the next day, and I am back. And I'm back here in town. I need to pick up some supplies, some slime balls, and some lava. And I'm seeing this in front of my base here. Now, Mumbo has gone around and given everyone birthday presents. You'll see there's one over there. Those are his, which we'll talk about in a moment. But they're all over. Like, there's Azuma's, there's Zul'jin's, I think. Now, today is also the day that Mumbo opened my gift to him. It didn't go quite as planned, as many of you saw. I feel pretty horrible, but at the same time, if he just played along with the game, he wouldn't have died. He wouldn't have died. So I kind of feel like bad, but at the same time, he did it to himself kind of thing by not trusting me. But anyway, so normally, under these circumstances, I would be terrified to open this, but I know he put this here before, and unless he logged in today and booby-trapped this somehow, I don't think that's the case. So we're going to open up and see what we got. Cake! Yum, 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 yum. Oh, wait. There's a chest under there, too. A diamond! I'm not sure why Mumbo is giving everyone diamonds for his birthday, but alright, he can have a birthday anytime he wants if he's giving out diamonds. I appreciate it. He did this on a live stream though, and it was a pretty funny live stream. It was great. I was actually there watching him. But alright, we got some cake. We got a chest down here with just that. I'll clean this all up later. And yeah, I got to get some supplies here. I don't know why I put that torch there. I will finish getting the wool in a second. Let's oh, by the way, a couple times I've come in here and like creepers have fallen down like as I open the door, so there's some spawn points up there that are not quite up to par yet, so I gotta do that. Now where is my lava here? I'm not even sure if I can find it. Anyways, I gotta get 2 slime balls. Alright, those will do. I only want to take a few, and some lava buckets. Lava bucket, you're the one. You make me so happy. What's that song? I don't know the song. I don't know what I'm singing. Where are my buckets? Alright, well, I apparently am out of lava, so I will... Oh, there was one. Yoink. I'll go find some lava and scoop up some more, and we'll be back, and we're gonna start building the lower part of the Titan. Here we go. It is time to move on now. Moving on. We got everything all cleaned up here. All the upper trackways for the villages are all removed. Everybody's in their nice little tiny 1x2 area of solitude. And everything's good to go. Everything's nice and neat the way it should be. So the next step is to dig this out and make the drop shaft for where the golems are going to fall down. And I'll be honest, I was kind of debating on this one for quite some time. I had two kind of thoughts. One Do I want to kill the golems up here, like just like 10 blocks below this or something, and then have the iron kind of rain down? I thought that might be kind of cool to have a iron shower sort of thing and then just collect it down there with hoppers. Or do I want to drop the golems all the way down? And in the end, I'm going to drop the golems because, well, I like watching them burn. It amuses me, and I like listening to that sound, and I think it adds a little bit of touch to the storage room, seeing the golems die as you store the iron. So I definitely want to get that kind of thing going. So that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, this is gonna be like a 90 block drop here, and there's a fairly good chance that I'm gonna kill myself here. So I do want this block of, I don't know, here I am saying I want this block of iron. I'm gonna have like 50,000 of these things in a little bit. Okay. Oh, inventory is full. All right, anyway, it doesn't matter. All right, so we're going to dig this down. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit different, though. I'm not going to make a solid interior 3x3. Like the traditional way is you make an area like this. Well, I'm out of blocks, but basically like this, you make a solid 3x3 inside with a 5x5 and then do glass all the way down. I'm not going to do that, I don't think. I think what I want to do instead, because golems are so big and because this is going to drop so far, I think I'm going to do something like this. A drop shaft that's shaped like that. And then I'm going to put 2 blocks of space in between it. So it's going to be like that. And then, so basically like these 4 blocks here repeated at that level there. So there's a 2 block gap. Golems cannot fit between a 2 block gap, and they cannot fit through these sides here because they're too big and fat and ugly. and that's going to be it. So it's going to look like they're kind of just floating through air with like minimal support to keep them in check so they don't fly out or land somewhere else. So this will guarantee they fall where I want them to fall, but without using so much glass and having so much to block the vision or to block the view of them falling. So that's the plan. So let's get started on that, and then we will do the little bit of redstone that is down there. Excellent, excellent. All right, we got the glass drop shaft. I'm pretty excited about this. I think it's gonna look pretty slick when the golems are dropping down there. And then down here, I have been busy. I got the killing chamber all built out. I got the sorting system, item elevator prepped and ready to go. So we're looking good here. I know it looks crude right now, but where I'm standing is going to be the floor of the kind of the main room. There'll be an extra portal in here to come in here, pick up your items, watch the golems die, watch the iron going up the elevator, all kinds of cool stuff. So this is the killing chamber here. It's not the one in the Titan tutorial. Instead of dropping them on hoppers, I'm dropping them into water and solid block. So they're going to fall down here, and that little one little lava blade there is going to kill all the golems. My goal here was I wanted to be able to sit in this room and watch the golems die and have it be, unobscured, nice clean view. I didn't want signs everywhere, so that's why we're going with a very slim lava blade, just kind of a clean look. So yeah, you'll be able to see the golems die easily. Their items will drop down. I got a little slab there to stop the water. They'll drop down into this stream here where there's some packed ice, and they're going to zip across this hopper here. Now, I know when you send items across the hopper, they sometimes bounce and go crazy, so I may need to put like cakes or ender chests back there to align them so that they go right on the edge. I think that's the trick, although I've never actually done it, but I think that's pretty much standard how it works. So I may need to do that. I'm going to watch and see if I get any crazy bounces here and stuff. But if not, then we're good to go. So the items are going to go across here. That hopper is going to sort out the roses, which I'll show in a second. The iron is going to go into this item elevator, the standard 3x3 glass elevator, and that's going to go up obviously much higher, but right there you can see it's the beginnings of it. So yeah, roses then are going to go down here. We got I got dirt in there for now, but that'll be or poppies, I should say. I'll always call them roses. Got standard item sorter here, which is going to take the poppies down here through this hopper chain. The reason now that I went through so many hoppers here, honestly, is because of the nether portal. I wanted it to be a little bit farther away from that room out there so that the sound of the nether portal isn't just dominating the room, because the sound gets a bit annoying to me personally. So that's why we're pushing it down here a little bit. And then all this is straight out of the Titan. This is overflow protection. You got your clock down there. If you want to see how this works, just watch the tutorial again. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this area. I think the next thing I need to do now is light the portal and get a whole bunch of like dirt or something because obviously I don't have poppies yet, and just give myself plenty of time. I'll fill this up and I'll probably even put a chest on top of it just to make sure I have plenty of time. Um, because I need that going. I need items shooting into the Nether portal to keep the doors or the villages from merging. You guys know the drill. So yeah, the next step I think is to do that little bit of stuff there and start placing doors. So I'm actually going to go ahead and end the episode here because placing doors is tedious. And then next episode when we get back, we may be done. We may not be. We'll see. We'll see what's left. But that's going to do it for today, guys. If you have any questions about the Titan in general, about how I'm doing it here, I'm customizing this area a little bit here. Let me know in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Or if you have any questions about the Titan in general, if you don't know what's going on here. But I'm assuming most of you guys have seen the video by now. Alright, that's going to do it then, guys. Next episode should be pretty cool, I think, as we wrap up some of this stuff and finish off the Titan. Very excited. Very, very excited to say the least. Alright, guys. I will see you later. Tango out.